I'm trying to get the camera set up straight, but I don't know where to put this hole. So we gonna fuck. I want this actually. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm about to spit some real. Hold on. How y'all feeling? What's down? Don't know what I'm gonna talk about, but hold on. We don't need that. Y'all see my mic stand? Yeah. I'm gonna just read some shit I wrote, and y'all just tell me what y'all think. Actually, no, we not here for none of that. All right, I wrote this today. Secret frequency of not needing. Faith equals conviction. The moment you begin to define the universe, you confine it. So, faith. Faith is a substance that you cannot see. How do you physically describe faith to someone? Faith is, you can't grab it. It's an internal knowing. It's something that you have. It's a conviction. That's why I put faith equal conviction, a deep knowing. All things are possible so as long as you believe it. Dream without fear. Right? Y'all cannot see that. Dream without fear. Don't put no limits on yourself. Don't limit yourself to nothing at all, because you can do anything that you want to do. It's a deep knowing. You'll know if you're called to it. You will be called to it because it will be for you. But yeah, Bible verse. Don't get scared. Niggas hear Bible, get scared. Chill out. John 10:30. I and my Father are one. There is no need. Oh, that's the end of the quote. There is no separation. I need to do nothing because the Father in me doeth the work. You and I think the way I think of it like this. They separate us. Let's talk about religion real quick. Y'all ever play Mortal Kombat? You know what like a faction is, right? It's just different groups. When you born into this world, you have a choice. Well, not because you usually just embody what your parents was. Like growing up, people were Christian, so automatically you get inserted their beliefs of who they believe, all that. It's just buku separation is all I'm saying. It's just buku boxes of different things you can choose from, yada, 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 yada. But the way I always looked at it was, whatever the truth is, it's something that connects to all of us, regardless of what he say, she say, they say. Whatever it is, right? I'm a part of that. Because I'm created from that. You spawn in the world when your people have intercourse, yada, yada, yada. But before they even, it's so many things that go into it. It'd be a whole story of how it be before you born. And what I mean by that is, this does tie into the butterfly effect. But for me personally, it was a lot of things that happened that if it didn't happen, I wouldn't have been born. And that go for all of y'all. It could have been, what if your mom wasn't your mom? Or regardless, anything could have happened for you not to be here. But somehow, some way, you here. And now that you here, you're aware. You have awareness, right? I was thinking about this today with like dogs and cats, and I'm gonna speak for me because I don't know how other people look at it, but I think people think that we are above animals in a lot of ways, in a lot of other things, like an insect, like a fly. You might think you're above a fly. Me personally, I don't think I'm above a fly. I've killed many flies in the past. I try not to kill them now, but I don't think, who am I to be above that fly? That may not make a lot of sense. Think of like a dog, right? Awareness for a dog. Just because they're not speaking words don't mean they're not conscious, and don't mean they don't have some form of communication. I was thinking like we think we're so much smarter than them, but their communication is beyond our understanding. Yeah, fuck science. Whatever science tell you, cool. But I'm just saying, you don't know what the fuck a dog's saying. The same way, you don't know what a baby's saying. You don't know. It don't mean that they dumb though. people, it's an ego trip, putting yourself above. Regardless, let me finish. I'm getting off topic. I wrote human being, and I underlined the be to emphasize just be. You don't have to worry about nothing. You don't got to stress about nothing. And I'm surprised it took me 5 minutes to get to that. Don't worry about nothing. Let go. Stop worrying about shit. Hashtag just be. I need no thing. You don't need nothing. You don't need anything. You can have desires, but you don't need anything. You're fine now. You're fine now. Everything else will come when you are grateful for now. Be grateful for now before you want. How can you not be? How can you want more but not be happy with what you have? That is that I got that off a fortune cookie some months ago, and when I first read that, I damn near was like, fuck that. I don't see that shit. Not necessarily, but it was something like that. And I read it not too long ago, a few days ago, probably. I don't know. I read it. I'm like, damn, that's real. How can you want? How can you want a lot of stuff and not even be content where you at? You never. Last thing I wrote. No matter what reality shows you, all paths lead to your desired reality. Be obsessively grateful. I really want y'all to see, but it's gonna look weird, but disregard. I drew a poop emoji because I don't think y'all can see that, but it's my poop emoji. I use my poop emoji. It mean a lot, and the meaning group, like, you know how this stuff come over time. The meaning meant more as time goes on, and I'm sure it's gonna mean a lot more as more time go on. But it's a reminder to nigga, just smile, be happy. Like any type of thought that pops up that wants to give something a label, that wants to identify with something, that wants to anything that's not truly you. You know you, right? Or so you think, or maybe. Regardless, you're not your thoughts. You're not your thoughts. I try to I don't know how to explain it because there's many ways that you can take it, but if it resonates, it'll resonate when I say this. But I know that it's me because I know what I identify with. So if like anything that would worry you, right? You don't want to feel that shit, my nigga. I know you don't want to feel worry. You really think that's you that's feeling that worry, that wants, you don't have to feel that. And I know it's consciously harder in the moment, but simply the same way, if you watching something, right? Let's say some nigga in Antarctica was fucking doing something and you was aware he was doing it, and what he was doing was bothering you. You didn't know that nigga in Antarctica existed until I just said, think about that. So, everything I'm saying right now may not make sense. It might sound like bullshit, but I understand because when you hear it the first time, it don't make sense. All I'm saying is, you have a choice. You have a choice. That's all I'm saying. You do not have to identify with nothing that you know in your heart is not you. There's one dude I watch. He always say happiness, peace, bliss, fulfillment. If anything that don't identify with that is illusory. I'm like, damn, it's illusory. He like, if it's not love, happiness, peace, bliss, fulfillment, don't identify with that shit. Because that's what you are. That's you. Not who you think you are, nigga. Drop my pen. You. Enough of the app. Take what resonates, delete what doesn't. Got that off as one nigga too, but hey, you could do anything you want to do. I might have just said a whole lot of nonsense to a lot. Many will hear, few will listen.